everyone, welcome back to my Persona 5 Royal Let's Play. Don't mind me as I close the door and turn my lights off. Be like that sometimes. But anyway, let's see what we're gonna do today. I see Coffee Dad wants to hang out, but he doesn't go up, so no. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Let's study.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Headed home. We still need to read our charm book too.
Hey.
I see you're able to solve the problems rather quickly. I hope you're not just picking the easy ones.
Me?
Do you think I would just pick that? I'm literally the smartest kid in the class. You're making some good progress. I can see the wisdom in your eyes behind those glasses.
Well then.
You're tiring yourself out if you keep at it for too long. You should stop for today and get some sleep. I definitely will. Dun, dun. Oh my god, why is that happening again? It's gonna like cancel my game because of the connecting to error.
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting. You know the rankings that are popular nowadays? Are you interested in them too?
Not at all. I don't care.
You're not interested. Are you the type to go against the trend?
Obviously, look at my outfit.
You know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I'd turned into a bona fide villain.
Ooh.
Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe.
True.
You should check out the list sometime. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
We don't even go to the same school. Why are you here? Not that I mind to see your cute face, but why are you here?
It's all over the news.
Check out the Phantom Thieves chocolate wafer. I saw Shibuya and I couldn't help myself. It comes with a sticker, right? There's so much Phantom Thieves merchandise all of a sudden. Although, if you ask me, Phantom Thieves isn't a very cool name. I don't know, I like it. It's so mysterious. Do you think it's a bad idea to post my own name on the fan site to get a change of heart? I just want to meet the Phantom Thieves. That girl over there is late. She said, I'm running.
Okay, let's get started.
The school trip's tomorrow, huh? I've always get so excited the night before a trip. So, you leave tomorrow, right? It'll take 6 or 7 hours to get to Hawaii, so it'll be morning when you arrive. Oh yeah, watch out for the jet lag. Hawaii's time is 19 hours behind Japan's time zone, which means you'll get there on the morning of the 7th. You're leaving at night, but you're arriving in the morning of the 7th. That might be quite a shock for your system. Jet lag is one thing, but our perception of time itself can become distorted sometimes. Have you ever looked at your watch and felt like the second hand stopped for longer than a second? Say, Kurosakun.
I know this one.
Do you know the name of the phenomena where your second hand looks like it stopped moving?
No, I don't. Is it Vjort's? I think it's Vjort's Law or chronostasis.
Let's go with chronostasis.
This is it.
Sounds
Right.
fancy.
Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
You see,
When a person changes their viewpoint, there's a moment of time that goes unaccounted for in their mind. In order to fill the blank, the brain experiences a fictional moment. That's where the phenomena comes from. The human brain really is incredible, right? It can make you feel like it has time to stop. Wow, you got that right? He really is a criminal? He's just like a punk, but he's actually serious about studying.
Nice going.
Yeah, I'm like the smartest kid in this class. Hello? Wow, that must be really smart to be able to answer questions like that.
I mean, I learned that from a Vsauce video, I think, so, you know.
Wow, just one. Oh, time's already up.
see you.
I want to hear your stories when you get back. Have fun. In Hawaii tomorrow, huh? Don't worry about the house. Me and Futaba can hold it down the fort. Listen.
Or Morgana.
Morgana, not everything's about you.
Wow. Yeah, apparently nothing is.
Oh yeah, this time tomorrow we're gonna be in Hawaii. I can't wait. It should be fun. I'm so pumped. Ryuji, you're not leaving until tomorrow night, right? Wait, for real? Enough of the chit-chat. You should be concentrating on class. I don't care about that after what I just heard. I've totally got motivation. I'm totally out of motivation to work. Sounds like business as usual. Well, time to reach some sightseeing spots in Hawaii. You got over that pretty damn fast. Oh yeah. And are there any famous places in Los Angeles? Hollywood! It has a vibrant art scene as well. I expect the trip will prove quite stimulating. That don't hold a candle to Hawaii's beaches, though. There are a multitude of fabulous beaches near Los Angeles as well, you know. Huh? It's close to the ocean? Do you know where LA is? Well, it's the capital of America, so it's in the middle somewhere. What about Hawaii? Don't know. Some ocean, I guess. You're hopeless. How long are you all going to keep this up? Come on, can't you guys be more mature about this? We're gonna chillax, dude. I know you're getting excited about the trip, but you got a little carried away.
Hey,
You should tell the others about the targeted mementos. No.
How about stop reading my texts, Morgana? you know?
Right? No one wants to hang out today.
Huh.
Let's see, how many missions do we have? Two.
Oh.
I mean, we can go over... Let's go to the... arcade real quick. Just to find... Oh boy.
Is this the tower?
No, it's
Oh,
after
no,
this.
it's not.
There's a
Damn.
mementos target here. We haven't identified, right? Fun games, that's pretty well constructed, but it's still just a toy. What? You want to play this? I'm playing Gunabout right now, so don't bother me. Hey, did you get change yet? It won't take my 1,000 yen bill. Oh, now's my chance. The cheater's logged in. Hey, hurry up and bring me back some change. Let me play. Sorry, but I'm gonna be off this machine for a while. Hold on. You like Gunabout? But you don't know about the cheater? Some people online found his real name on social media site, and now they're all raging. I think his real name is Yoshikuni Najima. A dirtbag is 40 years old and jobless. Well, I'm gonna crush Najima and be a hero. But you don't seem to be winning at all. Shut up! Just go and bring back some change already. So this malevolent player Mishima was talking about. He's the infamous cheater. It's one thing to cheat if you're playing alone, but it's wrong to mess with other people's like this. We got his name too. Looks like Yoshikuni Nijima is going to be our next target. No one wants to hang out. So I guess... Like, where's the calendar? What can I do today? And the 777. Let's go to the 777. I think this gives us charm. Having huge sale at hot food items.
What do you want to do?
What do they
would you
got?
like?
Phantom Thief
Oh,
wafers.
Phantom wafers.
Karage King. Yeah, whatever.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll raise our charm. Let's work.
Oh, thank God.
That'd be so helpful. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Kira-kun. Wow, I didn't know you worked here. It's admirable that you're making your own money. I feel like I'm seeing you in a new light. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. I'll see you once I'm ready to pay.
Yes.
Studying actually makes me pretty thirsty. I recommend sugar water for such situations. Okay, see you later. Keep up the good work.
Sody pop.
Good work out there. You're gonna learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers. I guess. I work with customers and I just don't give a shit. You're almost done, right? Let's go pay and go home. We will be parting ways tomorrow. I'll pray both trips go safely. Thank you. Take care of yourself, Yusuke. And Futaba will be relying on you for analysts. Leave it to me. Just let us know if anything comes up, okay? Okay. Then off we go. Look after Morgana for us. Have a nice trip. Guys are still talking about that trip?
I mean, we're going
on the trip, Morgana.
You gonna water the plant, or do you not have any plant food right now?
I don't know. It hasn't been that long since we did it.
Oh, okay.
Need something? Everything's fine. Don't need to worry about me. Your school trip's tomorrow, right? You don't need to worry about us. I guess I'll go to sleep. Hey, never mind. Have fun on your trip. I'm gonna buy all the merch. Leave everything to them. Look at you staring at the couch.
Off, huh? Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you.
Definitely am.
I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back. Good.
Why are you in such a pissy mood? Jeez.
I'm so sleepy. It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late even on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough?
I'm sorry. I guess we'll have to cut that because I was gone for a second. Hello?
Are you?
Okay. fun either way.
Yeah, that.
Well, I guess so.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Ooh, sounds good. You be our cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too. You too, Makoto.
All right.
Here goes.
Where am I supposed to look?
The camera, Makoto!
Let me see. Let me see.
Jeez.
Ryuji, you've got crap in your eyes.
What? Holy shit, she's right.
How could you tell, Futaba?
You surprised? I snuck an app on Akira's phone. I can see all I want through his camera.
Wow.
You're looking now, right, Akira? You can't underestimate the original Medjed.
Talk about a nasty trick.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safely...
Whoa!
Ryuji's a freak.
Right.
So, how long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited. I have no idea though.
Hawaii! I love it. The tropical air.
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese? Whoa, I see it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue!
Look at all these white people.
Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I am so embarrassed.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell?
Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the lays are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here.
What are you, the
What?
king of random facts?
I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand.
Then tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
I
I
can't.
thought she wasn't going.
It complicates roll call.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
Oh, I guess it was
Shut up.
it was a
We both
different
stick
teacher.
out like a sore
Must have
thumb, you
been.
know.
Yeah.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in? No, not yet. In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about? We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Ah, come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you?
I'd rather be alone.
Wow.
It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
Okay.
Man.
So this is Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people here. And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is. The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
I thought On was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan.
Oh my goodness.
I guess so.
I know, right?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too. But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? That F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too. Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Oh god, are you gonna surf?
Hula dancing?
Go to the
I ain't
ocean,
down for
go
that.
eat. What the fuck? You guys act like you've never been on a vacation before.
Or on a beach?
We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right?
Fan site?
I have to start there. It's the Phantom Aficionado website. Fan site for short. You at least know how it's been really lively, right? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves. On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one. His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too?
Let's just go to sleep, dude. I don't really care.
You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night.
Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked.
We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sake. Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving!
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan. That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
Oh god, this video's gotta be edited. I needed water. Nothing really.
That's odd. I would have expected him to at least talk to you about what's up with the fan site.
Fan site? You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Are they really mentioning us?
I think so. We've already made our international debut. Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so
Oh
bad.
my god.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here. Ain't that right, Yusuke? Wait, what the hell?
Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
Did you just bring rain wherever you go?
Don't say that about my
Maybe
husband.
that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well.
Don't go bringing any storms here, you got that?
I'll do my best.
Oh.
By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana, too.
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
Man, our group's totally the same even out of Japan.
What do you mean?
Go somewhere.
Huh.
Do something.
I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too.
Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess they wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okuma Foods.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Is that true?
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Sure you don't.
Do I hear sarcasm?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods. Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out. Never mind, I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Ooh, good idea!
Are you sure you don't want to be in it?
I do want to be in it. What the fuck?
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Ugh, can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second?
Go for it.
Smile. But we're not in it.
We
Right.
still have some time to spare, right? Where to next?
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
All right, let's head over there.
Huh. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
What?
You might be right. Oh, shoot.
All they do is complain.
I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
I guess we will need to wait for them to come back.
I guess. We don't have to.
Bored. By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh?
What are you talking about? So crazy.
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is the case?
Oh, good idea. Let's
You're
try asking around
so-
while we wait for An and Makoto.
Oh my
You
goodness.
guys are too worried about shit. Oh, I've heard of the Phantom Thieves. In fact, I'm a big fan. It's so awesome how they kick the bad guys' asses. I wonder how they steal hearts.
Oh,
He actually seems to be quite knowledgeable.
Dude.
Damn, it's crazy how many people know about us. That's freaking awesome. How about you? Phantom Thieves? Oh, like the ones from Japan? I read about the news article recently. What of it? That's actually all I wanted to know. Thanks.
Hey.
Let's try to start a couple with some ladies around here about the Phantom Thieves. Phantom Thieves? I've never heard of them. You kids are from Japan, right? Are these Phantom Thieves special people like samurai or geisha? I suppose the understanding isn't necessarily incorrect for someone from a foreign country. Oh, Haru?
Huh?
Huh?
Hey, ain't she kind of cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
Hey, Haru.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon?
What about you?
Oh, yes. By the way, your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
We're here!
I think I should be going. See you.
But I want to date Haru again.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
Why not? Speak to your classmates.
Right?
What?
Oh.
Oh, what am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami. About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all. What's the matter?
Hello?
Found it. One after another, too. What did you find? Still working, can't tell you. She can handle this without me. Ooh, so much.
Oh,
All I'm
Morgani.
good for is driving them around in mementos.
Morgana!
Oh my
Basically
god.
useless.
Oh,
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got
Right?
something to say, just spit it out. It's nothing. What were you saying? Let me go. You feel so nice.
stop being a freak, Morgana.
Do not. So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human. Don't make me say it again. I'm a human. Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
Oof.
It's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone. That's true.
That's true.
There are even more posts now. Oh, wow. The president of a company called Okuma Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings.
We're on a trip, you know.
Come on, you can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okuma Foods
my God.
exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up?
Kira's gonna jump out that window soon
Yo.
if people keep talking about Phantom Thieves.
Why are you here? Just hear me out.
Just like,
The guy I'm working with went and
chillax.
brought his girlfriend back to the room.
Whoa.
Felt totally awkward staying in there with him.
I mean, what are they
Just gonna
doing?
Sleep here tonight. Even though there are only 2 beds.
I mean, the floor.
Coming. Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know
Oh.
that feeling.
And she took the key. I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
There's more than one key.
Looking at stuff online, even over here,
Ever since
Alright,
the
you can
Medjay
add
case,
them at
many
the-
people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down Medjet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped. You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Hello?
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Are you serious?
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
Oh.
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa.
That means
One of us
Ryuji's
is
on the
gonna have to
floor.
sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide?
Why don't you sleep on the floor?
Yes! What?
Yeah,
All the way
right.
in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor.
Hey,
Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
Modest.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
Oof.
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
Yeah, he is.
That ain't fair.
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
I'm sleeping. Great bod, really smart, should be shrouded in mystery. It's really smart.
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you...
What?
So, what kind of guy do you...
My stomach.
Mishima
That
Diamond.
doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like
Hey.
the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
It's Hawaii. You definitely can drink the tap water.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloids article, unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well then, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with 1 or 2 of those connected to us.
Our trip is almost over, but tomorrow night we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it, this isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left.
Well, you chose
Well, I know
that.
you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their
It's
girlfriends or some
his
shit?
fault that he ate a Big Bang Burger. No one forced
Right?
him.
And that's it. That's what this trip is missing.
Could have just put on a
Totally
bathing
gotta get
suit
moving
and
during
gone to
our
the
free time in
beach.
the afternoon.
Right?
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory. Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii.
Excuse me?
That's
We
not
can
the
get some
same.
girls' numbers during the day, and sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great. Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess it's true, but
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it.
Excuse me?
Ooh, you get a message? Who could that? Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you know what. Come on, Mishima, let's go.
wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto?
Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited.
Man,
Could that have been a Phantom Thieves message? Should check nobody else. I'd love to go for a walk on the beach. We're in Hawaii after all. I can finally take a break from my job too. If you don't have any plans, would you like to take a walk with me? I heard that Sujin is here in Hawaii, so I wanted to say hi. My school's giving us some free time to do as we please. I'm sorry, I'm choking.
Oh man.
Care to walk along the beach? It might help with new moves. What was the message earlier? Was it from Futaba? Wait, don't tell me. Was it a girl? Come on, you gotta make memories with us instead. We bombed it on the beach in Japan after all. Let's go with Makoto.
Do you want to date Makoto?
I don't want to date Makoto, but I haven't went on the beach with her. I usually just go with Hifumi.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Really? Thank you. Should I wear a swimsuit? Well, see you later.
Sorry to ask you out here so suddenly.
Makoto has been waiting here.
Being a chaperone is more difficult than I expected. We've had a lot of meetings. I honestly wanted to contact you earlier, but this is the first free moment I've had.
You're doing great. Let's enjoy ourselves then.
That sounds lovely. All right then, let's take a walk.
Sure, bud.
Oh, a food stand.
Garlic shrimp.
I've heard that's a famous Hawaiian dish. Are you adventurous when it comes to food?
Apparently none of these people are. They
Yeah,
all eat Big
sometimes.
Bang Burger.
That's amazing. I always just stick with the standard fare.
Oof.
Well, let's give it a try.
You two from Japan?
Yes, we are.
How about them Phantom Thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
How do you know about them?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah?
Seems like we're even making headlines abroad.
Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello.
Yeah, we'll just
and
run
ask
into 'em.
to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Right.
Of course. I'll do just that.
Who gave us a heaping pile of extra shrimp?
That's amazing.
We gaze over the ocean while we enjoy the delicate flavors of foreign country.
How beautiful. Oh, it's already so late. My sister would be upset if she saw me laid back like this. To tell you the truth, I wasn't particularly eager to go on this trip. But if it's like this, I think I'd like to come again.
It's been fun. It's good for a while. Chaperone us next year too. It's been fun.
Yeah. I'd like you to have this.
Whoa. Tiki Keychain. small wooden keychain. Dignified yet warm expression is reminiscent of Makoto.
It's not the best souvenir, but it will remind you of the memories we made today.
Wow. I love it. I love it.
Thank goodness. Well, we should probably return before it gets dark.
Oh.
Just a little longer.
I suppose I can't complain about that.
Then they make out. Fast in the stunning Hawaiian sunset, just me and Makoto. We are together! We're friends!
Why not?
We're friends!
It was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well?
It's definitely a possibility. It's terrible for him too. Yoshida, it's definitely a possibility.
It was terrible for him too. Woof.
I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation?
No.
Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Hey.
Hey, we're still open for business. Oh, it's not like anyone's coming anyway. Plus, if someone does come, you can just tell them the Cat's Cafe. It's Cat's Cafe. You know the line's not gonna work. Excuse me.
Hey.
What did I tell you? Get the cat out of here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, please. There's no need. I'm sorry. Wait a second. I was told you, Karusa-kun is lodging at a cafe. I just happened to be passing by, so... Ah, I see. You teach at his high school, huh? Not really. I'm just a counselor. Well, in any case, apologize for the cat. Normally he stays upstairs. It's fine by me. I love animals. They seem to share the sentiment. They don't seem to share the sentiment, though. The heck is he doing here? Akira's off on his trip. No clue. He's just some alien-level stranger to me.
Say.
You talk with your cat? That's so neat. Sorry, did I frighten you? My apologies. I just found it impressive is all. Sorry about the cold shoulder over there. Just take the cat upstairs, okay? I'll call you back down when it's all clear. Come on, Futaba. We'll just be in the way down here. Let's go. That book! Oh, this? It's one of the subjects called Cognitive Science. Any interest? What? You're... I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill. Huh? I'm sorry. Is there anything I... The cafe's now closed. I'll have to ask you to... Sajiro!
I'm okay.
He stays. What's good in driving your few customers away gonna do you anyhow? Futaba. So that book, is that what you teach, sir? I mean, mister? Huh, well, no, not at all. I'm not a teacher. What's it for, then? I'm just a personal interest of mine. It's been studying it for years now. It's difficult to grasp at times, but it's quite useful. Fun to study, too. It's fun?
Yeah.
Well, of course. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people. That makes it pretty fun, right? Yep, Mom thought the exact same thing. Mom? Her mother studied it too. What I don't get is why you're studying something like that, though. Well, you are a high school counselor, right? I guess it does make sense being related to your field and all. Your mom thought too, huh? She sounds like a wonderful woman. Hell yeah, my mom owned. She loved me so much. Past tense, huh? I see.
Right.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud.
All right, let's go.
Come on, Mona, let's go. Off to a menless room.
Hey, wait!
Hey, what, Futaba? Sorry about that. Would you care for another? Thank you. Your coffee truly is amazing. Thanks. Man, things sure are changing around here. That is a Royale special.
Oh.
I mean, it's not in the original.
Yeah, Maruki wasn't in it, so.
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
It's your fault.
Yeah, it's
Even
literally
Yusuke
your
showed
fault.
up.
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have
Why
to
didn't I
deal
get to
with
spend
the
time with my
storm.
boyfriend?
They truly are dreadful.
Right?
So,
Why couldn't you
what
just
did you
hang
end
out
up
with
doing
Yusuke
yesterday?
all day?
You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code.
I was with someone.
Dude, for real? Actually, don't say anything. That's your secret lover coming after me with an axe.
Excuse me?
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
True.
Ooh, count me in.
Allow me to join you as well. Although I have no funds for
Oh, of
souvenirs.
course.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right?
How'd you afford to go on this trip? How did I afford to go on this trip?
You got
What do you think
288,000
Morgana
yen.
and Futaba would
Something
like?
like that.
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate.
True.
Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine.
No.
He's eating a whole
We're
onion,
gonna get him
so.
souvenirs. We gotta
Right?
pick
And
stuff
didn't
we'll
die.
Really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Look,
This is
they
new
have
too.
coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
No.
There's
Bulletproof
acai powder over
coffee.
here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high.
Oh.
Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
True.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan?
But does it say Hawaii on it?
Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Okay. Something Morgana would like. Like something staring at me from behind.
Hello?
What?
Senpai!
Aloha.
Why, hello there. Aloha.
Yes.
Much more appropriate greeting. Aloha.
Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
That girl.
Ah, sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, you're that gymnast.
Yes, that's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one? You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Yikes.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Oh.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill ya makes you stronger.
Thrill.
Ah, I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch.
They're great. They're weird.
Right.
I think so too. Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time.
I bet
I'll
so.
prove to everyone what I'm made of. Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance.
Good luck, Sean.
I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later.
What did we get, Morgana?
Right? Did we not get him anything?
Oh my god.
That would feel real bad.
Excuse me? Oh, that scared me. Oh.
Oh.
Hard-boiled egg man over here.
Yeah.
Ew. Is that truck 3D? Why'd you pull out so fast, sir? You know?
Yeah.
Yo, welcome back.
Sick flowery.
You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii?
We're doing aloha.
Yeah, right.
He's been Hawaiianized.
I can understand why.
While you guys were off having fun, things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Yeah, but we don't make a profit.
Right?
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Right?
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise?
Phantom Thief curry?
Maybe I'll toss some dry ice on the side, you know? Give it that phantom-y effect. I'm just joking, all right?
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well... There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
Don't talk about my husband
I
like
can
that.
sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However... No, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude.
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis, you know, of the data. Want to meet now?
Seriously? Jet lag?
Fine then. Tomorrow.
I'm tired.
Right?
What is that? That's so cool. A Fan of Thieves stamp? Isn't that awesome? Why do you think the Fan of Thieves will target next? I wonder. I'm really excited to find out. I don't care who it is, just do it already. Got a minute? You look sleepy. Attention all jet lagged. Someone from Sujin came to LeBlanc yesterday. What? Who? He has messy hair and glasses. I don't know, just sounds like Akira to me. Oh, that's right. Maruki did stop by. Was his name Maruki? I think so, Dr. Maruki, the counselor. He said he's studying cognitive science. He's in that field too? You don't think he's connected the incident with Futaba's mother? Oh no, I didn't get that vibe from him. He seemed actually interested in cognitive science. It wasn't like he was just using it. You two got talking then. A little. He seemed nice. For a stranger to connect with Futaba is not easy feat. He must have quite the talent for this. I'm not sure talent is the word for it, but yeah, he's cool. What do you want to get him? What, you want to get him to counsel you too? I see no point in having my heart probed by an utter stranger. Truth, man. Still, I am curious to how he managed to negate Futaba's usual resistance. I don't know, we just talk normally. But he's such a good listener, right? Maybe you ended up talking more than usual. So it's true, he does have some extraordinary effect. Surely he must have some greater insight, the better to spy the innermost truths of the heart. Holy shit, that dude has, ESP. SB? ESPE. Oh. SB. Okay. Is that how you say it? SB?
I think it's a spy.
Dude has ESP? SB. To see or perceive. Makoto, this is any way you could arrange for me to meet him? What? Me? You want to meet him that badly? Please, I feel there's something here I must confirm for myself. Well, I can't make anything happen instantly, but I'll see what I can do. My sincerest thanks. I'm looking forward to finally meeting him. Photo I took in Hawaii. I'm posting a photo I took in Hawaii. Wow. We're just chillaxing.
Right?
Ah, the hibiscus. Truly a flower of singular beauty. The vivid color complements the water too. Right? Too bad Ryuji had to ruin the shot. Dude, get real. You can't wear a flower in his hair. The guy can't wear a flower in his hair. It's weird. I don't know. The guy next to you's wearing it like a champ.
Right?
Oh no. One more to share. Oh. Look at Mishima in the background.
Yeah, right.
The heck is that? It's intense. Not my style, though. You going to be that rude about it? It's not lending it to you. Wait, you actually bought that thing? Yes, for sketching purposes. You're kidding. Did you seriously have to cash for that? When I showed them how much money I had, they lowered the price. Truly a land of generosity. Wow, that's like max level haggling maneuver. For real, man, I wish I'd gotten a price out. It was nothing of that sort. I simply expressed my passion to them. Language barriers are surprisingly easy to break through as long as you can convey your feelings. What did you want, honey? Let's talk about some other time. You should go to sleep for tonight, though. You look exhausted. I'm not exhausted.
Hey!
You're a jerk!
We should write something.
How dare you?
Nice.
Actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Never mind. You should probably get some rest. Don't worry, it's nothing important. Make up your mind!
Right?
Crazy.
Hey, sis. You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
Fuck that.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Huh?
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well, in
they don't
prior
kill
cases,
people.
The changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto?
What?
Never mind. It's nothing.
What?
Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
Yes? Question mark?
This is bad. I better tell the others.
Our principal is dead, but that's okay. He's a jerk anyway.
I mean, yeah, kind of.
So we don't care. So we don't care. It's our first time at school in a while. I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? I am. For real? That was quick. Oh yeah, never mind that. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was surprised when we got back to Japan. People actually paying attention to who we're gonna target next. Ain't that amazing? You're getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kurusu-senpai and Sakamoto-senpai, correct? Oh, morning. You're back today too, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? I wanted to talk a bit about the trip. About the trip. And I wanted to hear all your stories from Hawaii. You got it. Should I start all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds great. What are you talking about, Ryuji? Huh? What about class? There's another urgent assembly? Is it true he died?
Oof.
He was really taking some heat. What happened to this school? We're cursed. True, we're cursed.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe
Right.
it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students, and
We were out of the country.
Right?
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish.
Okay.
And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
It's true. We don't kill.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
I'm not lying to you.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
All right.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
What?
I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
Konikazu? What?
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still.
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the enough. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
True.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
Right.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Oh my god.
Hey, that's
Right.
inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Ryuji, stop being a pain in the
Looks
ass.
like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Calm down!
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
I'm a human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. Just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty.
What about that kitty? What do you know about that cat, bitch?
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
Oh.
He told her.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
I'm a human.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there? Hester. Ugh.
Yikers.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
I'm worried.
Me too. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Morgana's still not back. Huh? He hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he's really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he seem to be the type who would go off and die on his own like that, though? It's just been one day. Y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he's used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back if something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this?
True.
Oh well.
It's your pet.
Have a good day.
Right?
Your pet!
And he's also the reason that you guys are even a thing.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't mind that our principal's death was an accident. I think Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag's cleansing to purify the world. Sir, you're crazy.
Right? Aren't you a 16-year-old, sir? You need to calm down.
Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okuma Way was even signed. The what way? This is with his logical management skills and revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okuma's word is a philosophy of life itself. How could she sell that to a secondhand shop? But in times like this, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you all agree, Kurusu-kun? A secondhand shop is mostly meant for sales of goods and supporting charitable causes, but what does a pawn shop offer that a secondhand shop doesn't? Money loans for collateral? Refunds, deeds of ownership. Yeah, I was thinking this one.
This is it.
Very good.
Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management, but larger business could donate unused stock to them and use them as tax write-offs that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. You actually knew that? Maybe I should borrow his notes. Yay! Just remember, the rumors that President Okuma may be getting into politics. It's true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. I would love to have a charismatic man like him lead the country.
We should be getting close to level 5 knowledge, I think.
It's like 60 points.
Oh, is it?
Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? I'll be a little late. No! Morgana's gonna be sad if he comes home and nobody's there waiting for him. Anyways, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana though. He should just hurry and come back. I mean...
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Yikers.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okuma Foods corporate headquarters.
Excuse me? Hey, this is that Okuma.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okuma.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
You think Mona charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may not seem like it sometimes, but he's totally a capable cat when he wants to be. Either way, let's go to the Okuma Palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone.
Oof.
No one can tell me not to go to bed. I have to go to bed.
Right.
Morgana went to Okuma's palace. Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? Chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should go all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporation headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. All right, let's do this. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. Then we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone.
You know who's gonna tell you? Yourself.
Oh. 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 Well,
let's do it.
We gotta end this here because we'll be doing some palace stuff tomorrow. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.